Okay, good morning everybody. Today we are going to take a drive up in the mountains of North Carolina to see some snow. We were supposed to get 4 to 8 inches here yesterday, and obviously that was a bust. But the mountains did get some, so we thought we were going to be spending a snowy day here at home today, but we are going to go see some snow. We're going to ride up to the Beech Mountain area. That's probably the snowiest part of western North Carolina, in this part anyway. You have to go to the Black Mountains or the Smokies to get that as much snow as Beech Mountain gets. So we're going to ride up that way today and wherever else the day takes us. So more video footage to come. We are on our way up to the mountains of North Carolina. We are heading up Highway 321 now, near the town of Lenoir, North Carolina. And as you can see, there is a little bit of snow here on the ground. Actually, there's more here than when we left our house 10 miles ago. Usually we get a little more than Lenoir does, but that was not the case this time. But looking up towards the mountains, you can't see Grandfather Mountain now, but a minute ago it was in plain view and it looked like it was pretty covered. So once we get up in the Grandfather Mountain, Beech Mountain area, we should be in for a lot of snow. This is very interesting here. I just showed you video footage from a mile ago where there was snow on the ground. We were starting to get into it. Now that we've entered into the city limits of Lenoir, there is, as you see, just like it was at home, no snow. It's a strange snowstorm it was. Like I say, they told us we would get 4 to 8 inches at our house. We may have gotten 3/4 of an inch before it melted, and it just never materialized like they said it would. But my understanding is that the town of Blowing Rock got somewhere upwards of maybe 6 inches or so. So we're going to be heading through Blowing Rock in a few minutes, over to Boone possibly, and then on up to Beech Mountain. But no snow right here, so once we get out of Lenoir, there's a little bit right there on that hill. Once we get out of Lenoir, then we probably will start seeing it again. There's a little bit right here in front of Walmart, but not much. Alright, here we are coming into the town of Blowing Rock, North Carolina. As you can see, they do have a couple of inches of snow on the ground here. Not as much as I thought, to be honest with you. I had thought they had gotten upwards in the 6-inch range, but it looks really to be about maybe 3 inches at best. So we're now at an elevation, actually the sign up here, I think, if I remember it correctly, says 3,660 feet. So we've tripled our elevation from when we left our house. So the higher you go, the more snow you get, as a general rule. 3,620 feet, my mistake. And welcome to Watauga County, leaving Caldwell County. Alright, we're going to ride through downtown Blowing Rock right now. And nice little downtown area, especially when it's snow covered as it is. Looks like they may have gotten maybe 4 inches here out of this snow, if I had to guess. I haven't gotten out and measured it, but looks like 3 to 4 inch range here.
Cloud cover.
Huh?
Is it that cloud cover there?
Oh yeah, that cloud's covering the top of Grandfather Mountain. Kind of makes me wonder if we might get into a little bit more snow flurries once we get up that direction. Getting ready to come into downtown Blowing Rock now. Like I say, we usually love to go to the Smokies, and that's where we spend most of our mountain vacations, but Blowing Rock in the Boone area is a lot closer to home. We can be in Blowing Rock in just a little over 30 minutes from our house. So a lot of times when they get a good snowfall, we just ride up here and enjoy it, grab a bite to eat. Doesn't appear to be hardly anybody out today.
Probably later in the afternoon it'll start picking up.
So we got up fairly early, not too early actually, it's 9:30 now. But we got up to come up here. So this is downtown Blowing Rock, North Carolina. Still got the Christmas wreaths up. That always looks nice in a pretty snowfall. And over here is the Blowing Rock City Park. There's a little hill over there where a lot of kids like to come up and go sledding down. You can't see the hill from here, but nice little covering there to sit under. And we're just about at the end of town now. We're now entering the town of Boone, North Carolina, home of the Appalachian State University, which became famous back in 2007 when they went up to Ann Arbor and defeated the, I think, second-ranked, maybe fifth-ranked Michigan Wolverines in their home stadium. So Boone will be forever known for that. A lot of those players, they were asking them if they knew where Appalachian State was before the game, and most of them didn't even know where it was. I'll guarantee you they know now. But here we are entering into Boone. They look like they may have had just a little more snow than Blowing Rock did. Probably a good 4 inches here in downtown Boone. Well, not downtown, we're on the outskirts of downtown, but in Boone nonetheless. One of our favorite Cracker Barrel restaurants is up here on the right. And I know a lot of people think that Cracker Barrel is the same everywhere you go, but it just seems like this one's really good every time we come. It's probably not where we're going to be eating today, but possibly, but we'll see. Peddler Steakhouse. We just ate at the Peddler in Gatlinburg a few weeks ago. We're coming into the town of Banner Elk, North Carolina, and they got a pretty good snow cover here, about probably 5 inches, 4 or 5 inches. Getting ready to head up Beech Mountain, where we expect there to be even more atop Beech Mountain. Then we're going to come back down and have lunch at a place in Banner Elk called the Bayou Smokehouse. We've eaten there once before, really enjoyed it. We're going to give that another shot here today. The story behind that is the owner is from Texas, the husband is, and the wife is from Louisiana, so they are a mixture of barbecue, Texas-style food, and also Cajun food. So, like I say, we tried that one time, actually right before the shutdowns last year, about 2 weeks before everything shut down, and it was really good. So we're going to go back there here in a little bit, but just out riding around now, enjoying this beautiful snow. Already seen children out sledding and people going skiing today.
Bunch of snowmen.
Yeah, a lot of snowmen. Good day for that. We are getting ready to ascend Beech Mountain. Now, Beech Mountain is the highest altitude incorporated town east of the Mississippi River. It sits at 5,506 feet above sea level, which is, of course, is over a mile. That designation used to go to the town of Highlands, North Carolina, but then Beech Mountain incorporated several years ago, so now they are the highest incorporated town in the east. So Beech Mountain is a little bit higher than Denver, Colorado in elevation. Lee's McRae College over here on the left in downtown Banner Elk. Alright, so we make a right here to go on up Beech Mountain. If we continued going on this road, that would take us over towards Roan Mountain, Tennessee. And Roan Mountain is a very nice place to visit in the middle of June, about the third week of June, when the rhododendrons are in bloom. So we did that a couple of years ago, and it was very nice up there. Alright, I'm going to not record now because this road is very steep and very curvy, so I'll record more when we get to the top. We are driving up the road to Beech Mountain. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to make it to the top. Right now the roads are still okay, but there was a flashing sign back there that said that four-wheel drive or chains are required when flashing, and it was flashing, and we are not four-wheel drive, we're front-wheel drive, and we do not have chains, so we're just going to go as far as we can. Hopefully we'll make it to the top, maybe not. We got a nice little switchback right here. Well, they got a pretty decent snow cover up here.
So bright up here, the sun trying to come through.
Yes, it is. But it's still covered the trees very nicely. Like a winter wonderland. Right now, really, the road just looks wet to me. I mean, that still may change before we get all the way to the top of Beech Mountain, but man, look at those trees. Snow covered.
Pretty, aren't they?
Yes. I think that's one of my favorite things about snow. I like to see snow-covered countryside, and I like to see trees weighted down with it.
I like to see all the branches outlined in the snow.
Yeah. I don't know why they're requiring chains. I mean, again, it still may get worse, but right now, the road's just wet. And I'm not complaining about that. Another switchback here. This is a steep road. It is a curvy road. In the town of Banner Elk, where we just came from, I believe, I should have looked this up, I think it's about 3,800 feet in elevation, maybe a little lower, 3,700. And we're ascending to an elevation of 5,506 feet at the top. So that's a good 1,800 feet of elevation change, and that makes a lot of difference in temperature and snowfall amount. So we should be getting close. Alright, while we're just inching along in traffic here atop Beech Mountain, I want to let you see the pretty trees outlined with the snow. We are officially in the fog. Usually you can see the ski resort, the ski slopes over there, and you can't see that at all. I think I can hear the snowmaker, which I don't make a lot of snow today. Like I say, we're just sitting in traffic for some reason. I guess this traffic's for the ski resort and the snow tubing, but
I guess so.
the police officer just made an announcement over the loudspeaker that, or the bullhorn, that they're not accepting any more people coming in because I guess the parking lot's completely full.
Yeah, did you say they sold out of day tickets or something like that?
Yeah, that's probably what this line's for. People are heading that way, which we're not. We're just up here for the scenery. Well, we have pulled off in a little pull-off area here to turn around because that traffic is not going to move today. So we're just going to stop right here and then go back the way we came. But again, very nice snow cover right here. beautiful trees weighted down with the snowfall. What do you think of this snow?
Oh, I love snow.
You love snow? Well, even if it is good snowball, yeah. Lucky for you, you didn't try that. My wife was just about to get bombarded with snowballs because she likes to start trouble by throwing them at me. So, got some lights lit up right here. I'm sure that would be very beautiful tonight in the dark. All right, let's see if we can't get turned around.
Today, the ski resort is no longer selling day sessions.
So you can no longer go skiing today. They are full. That's why we're turning around, because we didn't come up here to ski anyway. So. That's because I don't have my seatbelt on. I apologize for that.
Do you want me to do the wipers and snowfall on the windshield?
No, I'm just avoiding that part. Look how thick it is on those trees right there. Look at that little small tree.
Oh, I love that.
Oh yeah, that's pretty awesome. What's going to be more awesome is if I can climb this hill. Yeah.
This is probably why they said four-wheel drive.
Well, but this front wheel drive's doing it. Look at that. The whole old Honda Odyssey will go in the snow.
Oh, a little sledding.
Yeah, a little sledding area for the kids. This Honda Odyssey's not going any further. What's great about a no parking sign?
Wait, it's nice sun to it.
Oh, okay.
This is even worse.
All right, looks like we got a gigantic Christmas tree ball ornament here covered in snow. And I just put my hand down in the snow to see how deep it is. I would guess 5 inches. That would be my guess for that. Now my hand is frozen. I'm sure this would be very pretty lit up at night. It looks like these trees here have lights on them. Here's somebody with chains on. I guess that's what, well, maybe not. Very cold, snowy day atop Beech Mountain. Alright, wanted to get an up close at one of these trees, and the snow is literally, it's frozen. I mean, it comes off if you squeeze it, but it's compacted on there pretty good. Well, there it fell, but it's actually just frozen to the limbs.
So pretty.
Like I say, up here on Beech Mountain, the average annual snowfall in a winter is about 80 inches. Sometimes it even exceeds that. And to put that in perspective, northern cities like Chicago, Minneapolis, Detroit, they average in the upper 30s to maybe the upper 40s. I think Minneapolis would probably be the snowiest, and I think they get maybe, seemed like I read, about 46, 48 inches of snow in winter. So Beech Mountain almost doubles that in the average winter. If you can see it, elevation 5,506 feet. And here is Shaughnessy and Rovier there on the left, and Renoir on the right. You guys cold?
They're shivering.
Is it cold out here, Rovier?
Yes. Yes, it's cold.
Alright, well, let's head down the mountain and get some lunch. What do you say?
Sounds good.
Alrighty. Well, we did make it up to Beech Mountain, to the top, and back down safely. No real issues at all. Except for when we got off the main road onto that one side road, had a little issue, but other than that, no problem without the chains. We're now going to have lunch at the Bayou Smokehouse and Grill. We've been here one other time, and it was very good that time, so hoping it will be this time as well. But we will do a review on it and let you know how it goes. Alright, I will let you see the menu here at the Bayou Smokehouse and Grill. Like I said earlier, it's a mixture of Texas barbecue, brisket, and Louisiana Cajun dishes. So, hopefully you can see that. Alright, I'll open it up. There's a lot more in here. That voodoo pasta, that's what she likes. Okay, sorry about that. The waitress came, so let me start back where I left off on the menu. My battery's about to go. It says I got 2 minutes left on the battery. I definitely want to let you see the food when it comes out, so I'm going to make this quick. You just have to pause the video if you... A lot of good things. There's a lot of things on here I would really like to try. And we only get up this way about once a year. So, alright, then on the back really quickly. I guess it's your sandwiches and your burgers. Alright, pretty good looking menu there. We ordered a cup of the Louisiana spicy gumbo, and it says 3 times on the menu, hot, hot, hot. So we're going to find out. Shaughnessy's going to take the first bite.
I ain't scared.
Hurry up, I'm about out of battery. Just stick it on in there and swallow. Is it hot?
I mean, I taste it. Yeah.
Oh, that was worth it.
Alright, here's our food. I got the voodoo pasta. I got it last time and it was delicious. And here is Derek's.
Beef brisket with zucchini fries and mashed potatoes. I don't know what that sauce is.
We're going to find out, but it looks amazing.
Well, we just concluded our lunch at the Bayou Smokehouse here in Banner Elk, North Carolina. What did you think?
It was good. The chicken was a little different this time. They said they had new chefs. It wasn't blackened like I remembered it last time, but it was still very good.
Yeah, like I say, she gets, it's a Cajun dish. The voodoo pasta is supposed to be spicy. And I think you said you're just missing something this time.
Yeah.
But still, probably if you hadn't had it before.
Oh, it was delicious.
Yeah, just maybe not quite as good as last time. I got the beef brisket meal this time. That's a little different. Last time I got the sampler platter. It had a little bit of brisket and ribs, and this time I just got the beef brisket, and it was good. I can't say it's any better than what I smoke or what I've had in other places. It was just good. I wouldn't rate it as highly as probably my last meal here either. The one thing I will say I tried different this time was zucchini fries. I've grown zucchini for years and never thought about making fries out of them. But that was probably my favorite part of the meal was the zucchini fries. I've never had anything like that.
I tried them too. They were
good.
Good.
Really, really good. So overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it a 7 today. What would you?
Yeah, probably about that.
All right.
But it was still good.
But like I said, this is only our second time here, and the first time it would have been a 10 plus. So we're not going to let this one time keep us from coming back. I would do it again. Would you do it again?
Oh yeah.
All right. Thank you for watching. All right. Looking up at snow-covered Grandfather Mountain. We're standing here at an overlook on the Blue Ridge Parkway. The Blue Ridge Parkway is actually closed, but we were able to get to the overlook. And that's why the Blue Ridge Parkway is closed. It is still ice covered. A lot of people have just pulled up here to park and enjoy the scenery and the snowfall.